Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dyson, and today we're going to be talking about a battle that has apparently taken place before in universe in the Snyderverse. Doomsday versus Steppenwolf. So without further ado, let's get it. So Steppenwolf is an alien creature and a relative to Uxus, aka Darkseid, however you want to pronounce his name. And apparently Steppenwolf has fought Doomsday in universe in the Snyderverse in the past. Steps was able to beat up and toss around Wonder Woman, who had previously fought a clone of Doomsday, who was relatively close to the strength of the OG Doomsday. Now, Steppenwolf has armor, and even without it, he's extremely dangerous, but with his armor, he has spikes all over his body and is almost impenetrable. Spears will merely get stuck in the surface layer of the armor, and he can break them off at will. Bullets, even of high caliber, and missiles do little to nothing to Steppenwolf. Almost all weapons of mass destruction do nothing to Steppenwolf. Some of his strength feats include being held down by the Amazonians and then being able to wail them over his head onto the ground, defeating them instantly. Also, he was able to jump from Themyscira, which was on the ground, to the surface. In fact, he went well into the air, many feet up, and then crashed back down with a huge, powerful strike of his axe. Now, Doomsday is absolutely horrendously powerful and monstrous, very brutal, very savage, very absolutely despicable. He is a walking disaster. The cloned Doomsday was capable of using heat vision like Kryptonians exposed to Earth's sun. He was capable of emitting radioactive nuclear pulses from his body, ones that could very easily level multiple city blocks. Now the OG Doomsday was capable of evolving and reacting to anything that was thrown his way, any kind of damage. He was able to shatter planets and even moons. Today we're focusing on the clone Doomsday from BVS, which seemed to actually get more powerful each time it was hit, even surviving a nuclear bomb. Now, while Steppenwolf can absolutely obliterate the ground with the swing of his axe, Doomsday can kill Superman. So, yeah. Doomsday has taken out the entire Justice League and killed Superman. He can destroy planets and survive without food, water, or sleep. Doomsday is part Kryptonian, so he can die from kryptonite weapons, at least in the BVS incarnation. But what we do know is that Steppenwolf may not even use kryptonite. Steppenwolf will most likely fight him hand to hand and with his axe, and it will be a brutal and epic battle, one for the ages. Now let's get into the fight. Steppenwolf leaps through the air, very high, and then comes crashing down, swinging his axe over his head, straight down onto Doomsday, but Doomsday blocks the axe with both hands and then socks Steppenwolf, causing him to fly down to the ground, creating a large crater. Doomsday goes to stomp on Steppenwolf, but Steppenwolf catches his foot and tosses him over his head, throwing him into a building. Doomsday flies back out in rage and shoots heat vision straight out of his eyes, and as he begins to get pummeled by Steppenwolf and sliced up with the axe, he evolves and lets a nuclear pulse shoot out of his body. Now both of them have severe wounds as Steppenwolf punches Doomsday in the face, punches him in the stomach, receives a punch to the face, receives an uppercut, and flies up into the atmosphere. Doomsday leaps into the air, punches Steppenwolf up higher, flies up, grabs him, and tosses him back down to the surface, creating a very large explosion and a crater like a meteorite hit the earth. Steppenwolf gets back up and Doomsday lands in front of him, kicks him down to the ground. Steppenwolf gets back up, swings his axe, almost decapitates Doomsday. Doomsday forms a spike from his hand. Steppenwolf swings his axe, Doomsday blocks it, and then impales him through the chest. He punches Steppenwolf down to the ground. Steppenwolf struggles to hold Doomsday back. He punches him in the face and breaks his nose, but it regenerates instantly. Doomsday then catches Steppenwolf's fist and then shoots heat vision straight out of his eyes, slicing Steppenwolf in two, killing him instantly. It's been your boy Dyson.